Hello everyone, my name is Whitney Peterson and I'm going to be talking about one of the fathers of instructional design, Robert Gagné. To start off with some information about Robert M. Gagné, he was born August 21st, 1916, and he passed away April 28th of 2002. He was an American educational psychologist. He was best known for his conditions of learning, which we'll talk about later. He pioneered the science of instruction during World War II when he worked with the Army Air Corps and he was training pilots. He also was involved in applying concepts of instructional theory to the design of computer-based training and multimedia-based learning. So let's talk about some of Robert Gagné's learning processes. There's a couple that we're going to touch on today. First, we're going to start with the 5 categories of learning. As you can see on the infographic, we have intellectual skills, cognitive strategy, verbal information, attitude, and motor skills. To start, the intellectual skills create individual competence and ability to respond to stimuli. Cognitive strategies, it's the capability to learn, think, and remember. Verbal information, you memorize of names, faces, dates, phone numbers, anything important. Motor skills are classified as the capability to learn to drive, ride a bicycle, draw a straight line, etc. Attitudes are ingrained bias towards different ideas, people, situations, and may affect how one acts towards learning these things. Eight ways to learn is another infographic with a pyramid. We start off at the top of the pyramid with problem solving, role learning, concept learning, discrimination learning, verbal association, connection learning, stimulus response learning, and signal learning. Signal learning, we'll start at the bottom, is a general response to a signal, like a dog responding to a command or a whistle. Stimulus response learning is a precise response to distinct stimulus, like a bird hitting a bell in a box. Connection learning is a chain or 2 or more stimuli response connection is acquired. Verbal association is the learning of chains that are verbal. Discrimination learning is the ability to make different responses to similar appearing stimuli. Concept learning is a common response to a class of stimuli. Role learning is the learning of chain of 2 or more concepts. And of course, problem solving is a kind of learning that requires high order or previous thinking or knowledge. What Gagné is most popular for is his 9 events of instruction. As seen here, we're going to start with number 1, which is gaining the attention of the learners. That gives you, you can present the stimulus to ensure the reception of instruction, orient the learner or prep and use the objectives, tell the learners the learning objectives, what the learner is going to gain from the instruction. Number 3, stimulate and recall prior knowledge. Ask and recall of existing knowledge that somebody has already known from previous lessons or knowledge from different classes. Present the content material, display the content. Provide learning guidance, which is self-explanatory. Elicit performance. Learners respond to demonstrate knowledge. Provide feedback. Give informative feedback to the learners and to let them know about their performance. Assess performance, and more feedback to reinforce the information, and assess if the lesson objectives have been learned. And then finally, enhance retention, and transfer at other contexts. So you want to make sure that the students retain the information and transfer it to previous or to future lessons. Thank you.